Hey, good morning. It's Tom McMasters. Hey, I wanted to go over the council meeting's agenda for the 28th of April, and I thought I would take this opportunity to show you the new city website, which is supposed to have a better look and does have a better look, and is supposed to be mobile compatible. So, first thing that I will show you is that the most important thing beyond the mayor thing, and nobody needs to look at the mayor stuff because all he wants to do is get his name in the paper. But go to the meeting information and you'll come to what I consider to be the most important part of the city's website is this agenda quick look page, because it shows you not only what's upcoming in the meetings, but it will show you historically uh, what's gone on in the past, and you can go to previous months by previous, or you can set a specific date in and get to the minutes, or for regular council meetings, the videos. So on this particular one, we're going to go to the April 28th meeting, come up with the agenda. A couple interesting things on here, if you look, is that the Thomas Cloud concession stand, we have a real estate agreement to hire a company to sell some of our land, and also there's a new sewer program to help people put backflow valves in their laterals. So we'll come up here and you can see we're going to have a couple proclamations, and I've heard great things about Brother Tim Cahill. So I'm glad to see that we'll recognize his stuff this weekend. And we've got a nice donation for the Thomas Cloud concession stand and the legislation that will go along with that. First thing we're going to open up though is this exclusive listing contract for real estate property. Come over here and you can get into the resolution and exhibition. A couple things I wanted to point out here though is that we're planning on selling uh, about 10 acres of land. The sales price of those acres we expect to be between $60,000 and $300,000 an acre. And the other thing that on here, the part that I don't like very much, well, a couple things that I think need to be improved, is this dual agency right here. I actually don't think that you can have two masters, which is what that is, and represent either one of them very well. So we'll talk about that hopefully in the council meeting. The other part right here is that when I originally read this exclusions, I thought that this were identified all the possible buyers for the land that the city's already identified, but in the last council meeting it wasn't, and so we were presented the fact that other people have come out here to buy to thinking about buying this property, and somehow we're going to end up giving the selling agent uh, a full commission on that. And if you look at that, you'll see that if we have the minimum price of $60,000 per acre, and one of these already identified buyers end up buying it, they would get $36,000 in commission, and if they end up selling it for $300,000, then they would end up getting $180,000 in commission. Typically, if you go into an arrangement like this, you would not give the real estate agent a full amount of the commission for already identified buyers. So I'm not sure how we decided that that was a good idea. Next thing, we'll go here with this agenda. The back button, we get to part of the way out there. We'll go back to the agenda page over here and open up this accepting a donation from Brick City over there, and the amount of the donation is $105,674. Couple items about this though is that uh, we'll show you the picture of the concession stand. So this is uh, here's the layout of Thomas Cloud Park. As you come into the park over here, here's the parking lot. This is where the old restroom was that burned down. This is where the new location was. When I originally thought this plan, I was kind of being selfish and thought it was a great plan because my kids play in these soccer fields right here in the rec league. So it's always been an inconvenient. It's when the girls were playing down here and we had to walk all the way over here to go to the restroom, and even some of the other fields were kind of far to get over to that restroom. So that's centrally located for the rec league soccer fields. So I thought that was a good idea. Uh, one of the first reasons I went to going back thinking that the better idea was here was because I've subsequently heard that baseball is wants to put fences on these fields right here. So these fields would all go away for soccer, and now all the soccer fields would be much further away to get to the restroom with that. And then the other part would be that already I've started taking the younger kids out to the playgrounds that over here, and obviously a restroom that's all the way over here or all the way over there doesn't work for the playground or the walkers on the path and stuff. So uh, subsequent to all this discussion, I felt that we need a restroom in here one way or the other. So the other issue right here was that up until we actually voted on this, we had always, except for Ed Lyons, who's been trying to minimize the amount of the donation and maximize the amount that the city was paying. All the other council members have had this right here, where we expected that the amount the city would pay would be limited to the insurance payment of $185,000, and anything above that would go to would be paid by the baseball organization. But and that's what the minutes show up until last meeting, and then all of a sudden we decided to maximize the amount that the city was going to end up paying out of the sewer fund, and I'm not really sure how that happened uh, as well. And well, I think I understand, because we had decided to use funds because the original bid came in at $350,000, and there wasn't enough donation because the baseball organization only had $150,000 to pay, and when you add the 185 and the 150, that didn't turn out to be the 350 that the first bids came out. So we decided to put some sewer funds in. So once we broke the original idea of not having any city funds in there, somehow it went from maximizing or to minimizing to maximizing. So it's kind of a situation that I don't agree with either. So come out of that, get these out of the way, and the last thing we'll talk about is the sewer. And I'm not really sure. Oh, there it is, right here. We had a couple gentlemen that's got backed up funds or backed up sewers. So when it rains real hard, sometimes the sewer goes back into their basement. This has been a long process. You can check the debates and the minutes for the public works to see how this has turned out. But basically, if people are willing to take their rainwater off of the sewer, the city will help defer some of the cost of a backflow valve in their lateral. All right, with that, close out for this morning. Thanks for your attention. And my apologies, I didn't shave before I started this, so hopefully my gruffiness wasn't too distracting. Have a good morning.